What is going on, guys? We are back again to talk about a tier list for Street Fighter 6. Now, a patch just recently dropped. You know, we got to get an updated tier list to see what's going on. Did it really change the game? Did it really make the game the same? Or this patch sucked? We're going to go ahead and talk about that with one of the people that just qualified for Capcom Cup. iDom, what is good?
What's up? How you doing?
A patch came in. They talked about it was going to be a small, itsy-wincy, teeny bitty patch.
Much bigger than what everyone else was expecting. But there's been a lot of, I guess, minor changes and like some massive changes as well. I think some of the characters that actually got nerfed didn't get nerfed as badly as everyone tries to make them out to be. Everyone's been saying a lot of the characters are kind of borderline unplayable now, which, you know, I don't agree with at all.
Why is it always borderline, man?
Yeah, it's...
Why can't you just be upfront,
that's the FGC way. Is you know, you can't go full on, oh, man, you can't play this character anymore. You got to be like borderline or just right there.
Yeah. I think now, from what I've read from the changes, I feel like now there's a guaranteed top 5 now.
Street Fighter 6 is actually really interesting because I feel like there's so many different characters that could be top 5 because it's just so many good consistent play styles for the character. So I always feel like top 5 is kind of a touchy subject, but I do think this one's kind of easy. I do think Rashid's the best in the game right now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Rashid of the Turbulence wins, man. It's funny because he was top 5 in Street Fighter 5, and now he's top 5 in Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, some things just never change. You know, it doesn't matter. I feel like you know, I always say this. Cammy's been good in every iteration of Street Fighter. Maybe from 4 to 6. So like, there's just certain characters that can't be bad.
Do you think Cammy's top 5 still?
No, not currently. I didn't think Cammy was top 5 before the quote-unquote nerfs that she's gotten, so I still don't think she's top 5 right now. The only character I think that possibly fell out of top 5 was probably Ed, in my opinion.
Oh man, he fed into the normal world, right? High tier, Mr. High tier man himself.
Yeah, Ed's still pretty good, but I don't think he's like top 5 strong anymore. So
yeah,
it's a weird thing. I don't like the kill rush back nerf. I feel like that was the main point of the move. All the other nerfs are fine, and I feel like they could have, you know, changed them in a more interesting way. But I mean, the nerfs are okay. I still think he's very good. I think his medium kick did need to be changed too, because like, you know, that was kind of crazy. I feel like we weren't going to get as many Eds as, you know, a Luca or a Ken, because I do think Ed's more, you know, Ed's harder to play than Luke and Ken. So like in season 1, yeah, it was like Luke and Ken City, but I don't think we were gonna see as many Eds as like Luke season 1. But we were kind of up there still.
We're getting there, yeah. And I think it would have been an icing on the cake, because I think Capcom Cup LCQ, it's what, in Japan, right?
Well, there's no LCQ this year. The last tournament to qualify was the London one that just happened. So.
Oh, the London one that just happened.
Yeah, so.
Oh, so they're not even doing LCQ.
Nah, the LCQ is done. Those don't exist.
That's okay. Okay, well, yeah, I actually don't logically understand why they did that, but you know, it's their game. Yeah, it's their choice.
They can do what they want, apparently.
They can do what they want, and
it's funny because a lot of people are considering the London tournament the LCQ, and you know, Ken won the LCQ, and technically, well, Arthur won, but
who would imagine?
Yeah, who would have thought? Continuing with like the top 5. I mean, Ken obviously is top 5. Ken, you can't not have Ken up there. I feel like,
bro, he's been dodging bullets, bro. Like it's almost like he's Neo from the Matrix, man.
Dodging all
he's
the
been
nerfs.
dodging every bullet, bro. Mr. Smith has been shooting this dude.
He just can't get nerfed. Also, to kind of piggyback off another thought, but Akuma's up there as well. But I just think they don't want the characters that so many people play to be bad. Because I think Ken and Akuma are probably top 3 in pick rate online. Because, you know, Ken and Akuma are cool. People just, you know, like the character. So I definitely think they just want them to be good and people to keep playing the game, because if Ken and Akuma is good, if the character I'm maining is really good, I'm going to keep playing. So that's kind of why I think they're dodging a lot of the nerfs so much. So
you know, there's another person that's more played that's also really good too, Mr. Ryu himself, man.
Mr. Karate
Man. He might be potentially top 5 now. What do you think?
I think Ryu actually is pretty good in this game, but top 5 is a tough ask. But
So he's with the Ed, he with
yeah,
Ed
I
Boy?
think he's around where Ed is. But I do think he's really good. But he's around with.
Because a lot of people dropped Ed and went straight to Reed.
Yeah, I could see that.
And like my homie 801 Strider said, man, it's an opportunity cost. You know, people gonna jump on what's beneficial. You know,
I know.
they love special moves.
I know. Ending Walker also was like he wanted to play more Ryu now instead of Ed because of the Ed changes. But you know, I still think Ed's really good, but I also think Ryu's kind of like the sleeper. This is a Shoto's game. I always keep telling people this is a Shoto heaven game.
Yeah, I can't think of a bad one outside of Terry. I think Terry's really not that great.
I think Terry is probably very like on the farthest end, like close between high tier and mid. I don't think he's terrible.
So he mid.
Yeah,
So he mid.
He's at the top of mid, at the lower high tier.
Top of mid is it's pretty bad in my eyes.
It is.
But I mean, you know, especially when you say all of the Shotos, you know, like when you see the Shotos like up here, you're like, yeah, this Shoto down here, you know, look how it's a struggle bus. But you know, even then, mid characters I still think are really good.
Yeah.
Regardless.
I mean, somebody's got to be bad. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to be bad.
That's just how it is.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. You know, another character that it's been a big talk, man. This woman right here, dude, Kimberly.
So, hot take. I know Kimberly actually got a lot of buffs and a lot of changes, and like, I was watching. I know Punk's been playing a lot of Kimberly. I know Shine's been playing a lot of Kimberly as well. I don't know. She was like bottom 5 before, but like I think she went from like bottom 5 to like bottom 8. Like I don't think she went that much higher, but I do think the buffs helped. I would probably place her around like middle of mid.
Okay. Middle of.
Yeah, the middest of mids. I guess to finish off top 5, I think I would say Guile's also up there. I don't know how Guile just dodges nerfs every update. I don't think Guile. I think he got the EX Sonic Blade buff, but I don't know. It's just. I think it's because there's not a lot of Guile players. That's honestly, they don't know what to do with the character because there's just not a lot of Guile player. Like we got Knuckle Dew, Higuchi, Kaba, Lex, and then like I feel like that's always it. That's always been the 4 for like such a long time. For the last character in top 5, I will probably have to go with my man Bison. Bison's still probably up there.
Oh. Damn. You know what I'm surprised about this? A lot of people have been really putting emphasis that JP is like almost up there too.
Really?
But
Really?
I like that you picked Bison.
Bison's he's just a good character. Like they nerfed his damage and they nerfed his head stomp, but his head stomp to me was like it's a very gimmicky move already. It was hard to stop, but now it's like it's much easier to stop, but you don't really have to rely on head stomp too much. You know, my combos that did 8,000 damage now do 7,700 damage. Oh my god, such a nerf. Like you're still doing 77%. That's still a lot. So
right.
I don't think the nerfs really matter that much. Like, oh man, my 8,000 damage combo doesn't do 8,000 damage anymore. Oh man, you should have had it in the first place.
I mean, this is a pretty interesting 5 because like these two characters are Shoto. This is a charge character, and Bison is Bison, and Rashid is Rashid.
Rashid's level 2 is just it really is the main thing to why I think Rashid's so good. Like, if it wasn't for his level 2, I could definitely see him being much lower, but that level 2 is actually you remember playing, I don't know if you had a sibling growing up, but you would like unplug their controller and then like you would keep playing the game and they couldn't move. That's what Rashid's level 2 is like.
That's exactly what Rashid level 2 is. It's like he pretends that you actually have solutions.
Yeah, you actually.
So you're like pressing buttons thinking that you're doing something, but in reality, that's not you.
Yeah, you're not playing any game at this point. It's just me. I'm playing by myself, but you just gotta sit there and watch.
Like Jamie. How do you feel about Jamie?
Jamie is bottom 5. I don't think he's the worst in the game, but he's definitely bottom 5.
So he's okay.
Yeah, he's okay.
Damn, man. Even with the changes, man.
The drink change still doesn't fix the problem with him still having to drink in the first place. I think if they gave him a buff that his drink gave him. Not Oki, but like, it's just giving up Oki for a drink is so bad. And I think
Yeah.
I think if he started with the dive kick and maybe didn't have the damage nerf in the beginning, I think he would be a lot better. But that's
You want to hear something crazy? All these changes that they're giving him to try to like make him good without giving him like auto drinks.
yeah.
There's going to be a patch where they give him the things that everybody asked for on top of everything he already has, and he is going to be so busted, and no one's going to like the game.
I can see that.
Mark my words, because all these changes, it's like it's getting there. It's getting there. You know what I mean? Like all it takes is one snap of a change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One snap of a change, and he is going to be from like okay to like top one. Even when he got his drinks, he's annoying.
He does get kind of annoying. The more higher
Yeah,
drinks
he's
he gets,
mad
he
annoying.
gets really.
Yeah, dude. Like they be mashing. They'll like do a random block stream command throw. You know what I mean? Like throw you, drink again, build drive meter because they threw you. Like it's annoying, bro. It's annoying. What about Honda?
Honda's also down there. I think the worst character in the game is Dhalsim, personally. I can't see. Dhalsim just doesn't function in this game.
Damn. Honda, dude, I've been seeing people talk about that Honda might be like high tier, bro.
I think Honda's a bit better than people give credit for, but I just don't think anyone's gonna play Honda is the main issue. I don't think anyone who wants to play a traditional like Street Fighter, like slow pace, use your buttons kind of game plan is gonna want to play Honda. There's so many better picks. Technically, Bison's just better Honda if you think about it. And
Yeah.
what's the point of playing Honda at that point? I might as well play Bison.
If you don't want to play Bison or Honda, then you can play Blanca, right?
Oh yeah, Blanca as well. Blanca's also another good one where it's like, hey,
High tier?
yeah, I think Blanca's high tier. Marissa's also pretty bad as well because Marissa,
Bro.
she had such a strong start to the game and then like just disappeared, vanished.
She was so good season 1, and then she vanished.
I can't even remember the last time I played against a Marissa player. It's so crazy just to think about. Like she really was like that character, and now it's just like nobody plays Marissa anymore.
All right, what about Aki?
She's probably high tier. She's probably high tier. Probably around where Blanca is. I don't think she's as good as Ed and Ryu.
Man, I feel like the meta is really evolving, huh?
And when season 2 first started, everyone was saying Aki's the character to look out for, but I feel like she's kind of been she's really good. She's really good when she gets her game plan started. Like it looks really nice. Like, oh my god, this character has, crazy burnout pressure and fireball drive rush and, a good throw loop. But then when she gets hit and then she just loses, it's like, wow, this character's not that good, huh? So I feel like she's like a good version of like both sides of Street Fighter 6. Like you could win really fast or you could lose really fast.
I feel that way, 100%. What about big Geef, bro? Big post game Geef.
The jump cancel SPD was actually a pretty big nerf, but he's still probably pretty good. He still gets a high tier path.
High tier?
Yeah, a high tier path.
Yeah, there's nothing really changed about him. I feel like Lily's still mid too.
Yeah, Lily, I actually just did like a stream where I was playing Lily, and I got Lily up to like 1800. I don't think she's that bad. I just think she's really she's really boring. She's actually like 3 buttons the character. But
yeah, crouch air heavy punch, stand medium punch.
Yeah, and then you just like
what's the third one? What's the third one? Because it depends on the player. Stand fierce or is it crouch?
Crouch light punch I think is really good. Her crouch light punch goes really far.
Yeah, crouch light punch.
And then you just condor or am I gonna empty feint the hit the wind store or whatever. I think she's very good. She's very linear, and I think she also just loses to fireball drive rush pretty easily. But I don't think she's a bad character, but I'll put her in mid because she definitely has problems.
Very boring problems. What about my man DJ, bro?
I think it's weird. I feel like DJ got power crept out of the game because I don't think he.
Damn, he mid?
He's kind of mid. He's probably like midish. He got power crept.
Damn.
I don't think the nerfs mattered that much, but I feel like a lot of the high tier and top 5 characters just kind of do what he wants to do, but better.
Yeah, more safer too.
Yeah, much more safer.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that he really has is his drive rush.
Yeah, the drive rush jab is still really good, but that's your entire game plan is that. And then if somebody's like reacting that fast, or you're playing a modern player who could just easily stop it, then it just starts not looking that great.
Sucks, man. You remember he was at the top of the crop, man.
Top of the food chain with JP as well, but I feel like both of them. Well, JP is maybe high tier. I feel like right now he's been getting some pretty good buffs, but at the same time, we don't see too many people pick up JP. I don't think there's a JP in Capcom Cup yet either, which is crazy to see after the first season. JP was everywhere. Now it's like he kind of disappeared, but I feel like those buffs have been helping a lot. I feel like a lot of the really good characters just beat JP, so it's kind of hard for him right now. Funny jump-ins like the air fireballs or the Kami dive kicks he struggles with as well. So the good characters are keeping JP down. Also, Bison's existence kind of hurts JP as well.
We got to get his cycles power back. Yeah, a lot of these characters are kind of meaty with a fireball when you look at it.
Yeah.
Even Blanca with Blanca-chan, Ryu.
Ed
like
Snatcher's really good.
Ed, just even like the little projectile, like the little ball he summons first.
The punch ball, yeah.
Yeah, so like, yeah, I can see them keeping him honest.
I guess the other character would be Luke. Well, I don't think Luke is mid. I just think Luke. I don't think he's mid. I think he's better than Terry. So he's like.
I think he's high tier, man, with the changes.
Yeah, he's like end of high. Yeah, the buffs that he actually got this season are actually pretty good. The EX Fireball buff going into a combo is actually pretty good now. He's always been good. It's just Ken and Akuma. I'm telling you, Ken and Akuma's existence is keeping Luke down.
Hey, man, it's about time. What about your girl, man, Manon?
I think Manon is still. She's mid, but she's like the best of the mid characters, I would say. Her meter buff change is really good, and her heavy kick finally being, plus on hit mattered a lot. I still to this day will never understand fighting games that have characters' moves being minus on hit. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah. Yeah. That is interesting. Strive has a lot of that.
Strive had a lot of it. I remember I used to play MKX a lot, and I still remember Melina's teleport used to be minus on hit, and I was like, why? I'm right. And I don't understand it. But yeah, her heavy kick being plus on hit now lets you get a guess, am I going to command grab or not? It helps, and her meter gain is actually pretty noticeable when you actually get up to 5 metal. So she got a lot of like small quality of life changes that make her better.
How do you feel about Chun-Li?
I don't know. She's mid. She's not low. She's definitely mid-ish, but I'm still very surprised that so many people stopped playing Chun-Li because she's still very good. It's just like they don't exist. I think there's like one Chun-Li player in Capcom Cup, but she's still very good. Moke was cooking up during Kings of the World. I think he got 4th place or something, but he was still showing Chun-Li's pretty strong.
It's crazy how like close the gap is now with this.
Yeah, a lot of the characters are actually, fairly close to each other. If a Marissa player beat a Rashid player in tournament, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'd be surprised at the Dawson though, but I wouldn't be surprised at Marissa.
Yeah, I'd be more surprised at Dawson.
What about Jury?
Jury's actually like the .exe of Street Fighter. I think she's actually like the .exe. You can't do wrong with Jury. She's high tier.
Just right here, perfect.
She's the perfect throwback. In Marvel, they used to call PR Balrog's team the Wolverine, Doctor Doom, Virgil team. That was Team Daywalker. That was the I don't play this game, but I can still get really good results with it. That's Jury, in my opinion. Yeah, that is actually Jury.
Yeah. I just want to just play, have fun, and I want to do well every time.
Yeah, but I don't want to play a character where I gotta like laugh and do stuff and figure all this stuff. I'm just gonna do this. This is gonna work because this is the way the game is, and good luck to you.
Yeah, right. Good luck to both of us. I like how you call it the Daywalker. Daywalker team, bro. The Daywalker gang. All right. Last but not least, we got Candy.
So her DP nerf was actually, I think that was her biggest nerf in my opinion. Her not getting out of the corner for free with the DP. That being said, she's still probably a top 10 character. I still think she's probably like around where Ryu and Ed and Jury and Cammy are. So yeah, probably around there.
Around here.
Yeah. That DP nerf was actually kind of nuts. Like it was a cool.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it was cool that she had that, but that was not what I was expecting they would nerf with her.
Yeah, they really was like, nah, we don't like this. Would you say this is a healthy patch right now? With this, how this looks?
I think the characters in this game will always kind of be very close to each other. I don't think there's any like huge gaps between the characters, but I think since the system mechanics help out a lot. The system mechanics are keeping a lot of the characters fairly close to each other. Like aside from Rashid's level 2, a lot of the characters can, you know, have a good / bad day. So it'd be like that. Rashid's level 2 is the only what did I say? Safe offense or like guaranteed offense in this game, because you never know what's gonna happen except when Rashid's level 2 is on the screen because the other guy's not playing.
I would say uninteractive offense.
Yeah.
This is our list, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you guys show some love to iDom. Where can they find you, iDom?
Follow me, iDom NYC, iDom FGC on YouTube as well.
Hey, and there you have it, guys. We'll be seeing you guys in the next Fighting Game Select episode. Hope you guys having a great 2025. And make sure you guys leave a like and support the channel so I can continue on making videos for you guys. And you guys let me know in the comment section below what kind of ideas you guys want me to do and when you guys want me to do it. I can try my best to plan around the schedule and do something cool for you guys. Let me know in the comment section below and make sure you guys leave a like. See you guys on the next episode. Peace.